All right, so you're thinking of moving to Phoenix, Arizona, or one of the surrounding cities. So I am here today to tell you all about Mesa, Arizona, Arizona's third largest city and second largest city in the Phoenix metro. So let's go. What's up, everyone? This is Andrea Scheppe, realtor with Homesmart, Valley Solutions Team, Elite Group out here in Phoenix, Arizona. And if you want to know what it's like to live, eat, sleep, work, play in Phoenix, or in this video, Mesa, Arizona, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you know when I post new videos about living in Phoenix, which I do weekly. I am a local and native, born and raised. I know so much about the valley, all the surrounding suburbs, and I help people all the time who are relocating here or moving from city to city, and I just love it. If you need help, make sure you reach out to me. You can call, email, text, find me on social media. I am around. I'm here to help. So definitely reach out, you guys. Let's jump right in and explore Mesa. All right, you guys. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you an outline of Mesa, the different freeways, and what you get for your money in the different areas. Mesa is very big. Like I said, second largest city after Phoenix, and it's very long from east to west. And West Mesa is really nothing like East Mesa. And so I'm just going to kind of give you an idea of what living in all the different areas will be like. So let's take a look-see. Okay, you guys. So here is the city of Mesa. You can see it outlined in red. And like I was saying, it's very, very long. So West Mesa over here is definitely a lot older. And then as you go out, it gets newer and newer, and it does get more expensive. You hit a lot of retirement communities in here. And then you hit Eastmark and the Phoenix Mesa Airport. Eastmark, you guys, is one of the top places in the nation as far as master plan communities go. It is so desirable, and I will show you what the homes are like in there as well. And so first, let me zoom out real quick and just kind of show you. As you can see in my other videos, here is all of Maricopa County, right? So this is Phoenix Metro. And so as you remember, Phoenix is right here. It's very, very long. You've got Scottsdale, Glendale, Peoria, Surprise, all those good things. So here is Mesa over here. We consider this all the East Valley. And this is where I specialize, actually. So anyhow, as you can see with Mesa, you have, I don't know if you guys remember, but the 101 right here is the freeway that runs through the East Valley, right? Connects everyone, borders the west side of Mesa. Now, this is some Tempe in here still. And if you watch my Tempe video, you can see all that description. And so the 101, you guys, is really a pretty smooth sailing. When you get close to South Scottsdale and Tempe, it does start to really tighten up, especially if there's festivals and spring training or graduations or events, and there's always stuff going on in Scottsdale and Tempe, you guys. So I will say it does get a little congested in here, but it is one of the only ways to kind of cut down into the East Valley, and it's a pretty good freeway in general. So now you've got Tempe right here with ASU, and then this is Tempe, and then down here is Chandler. Now, as you can see here, we have the 60 and the 202, which both cut east to west across Mesa. That makes traveling within Mesa very easy and very smooth. So for the most part, no matter where you live, you can jump on one of these freeways, and they're really not too bad. Now, of course, during rush hour and things like that, you're going to get your congestion starting in here. This 87 is Country Club. Once you pass this Country Club, you do start to get more congestion on your freeways. But for the most part out here, I mean, look, you can just jump on. Boom, you zoom all the way around. You're out to the East Valley, Santan Village, Queen Creek, downtown Gilbert, airport, and then you're off to your hiking and stuff. So the freeways from east to west really are, it's been really nice. Now the 202 just recently, got finished, and there's another little one in here, the 24, because this area has grown so much. So this is kind of cutting through the Eastmark and Bellbank Park and stuff as well. So, I will say Maricopa County in general is really good about getting their freeways connected and making it good to try to get around. So that is one nice thing about Mesa. And this area in here is mostly flat. We also have some casinos. And over here is just really beautiful, and you've got lakes and hiking. And so whenever you are over living in this east area of Mesa, you guys, you have the most gorgeous views of the Usury Mountains and all of the mountains, really, Superstitions and all of that good stuff. So that is why you can get pricier over here. And by the way, I would say on a regular day, if you're living in here and you're cruising to, Sky Harbor Airport, this is probably 20 to 30 minutes. So if you hit traffic, it's going to be more. And from here to here, you guys, this is like 15 minutes. It's really not bad. Now this, because it curves, might take you a little bit longer, maybe 20 to 25, but it's really beautiful. There's lots of old farm fields and stuff out here. And so and then all you see is the gorgeous mountains too. So let's zoom in. Let's start with West Mesa, you guys. Okay, so Northwest Mesa, right? Have the Cubs spring training, and so let me zoom in for you. Oh. And so it's Sloan Park, and that is where the Cubs do their spring training. So a lot of this in here, you guys, has been flipped and redone. And I would say you can get a house in here for about $300 to $500, just kind of depending if you're getting one that is redone or one that isn't. But you're also going to get, start to get a lot of rentals and some tourism in here. So ASU kind of spills over. And the nice thing is, though, if you do buy in here, you'll never run out of someone to rent it to, right? Because you've got all of your spring training people from South Scottsdale, you've got your Tempe people, and now you've got your Cubs training stadium. In here is Mesa Riverview and then Mesa Country Club. This is a great shopping center, and it rivals Tempe Marketplace over here. Just lots of great shops, outdoor shopping. Bass Pro Shop's amazing. So this whole area is, again, it was older and it's getting redone and revamped. So let's now go to the Southwest Mesa. So as you can see, right in here is where it cuts off. Now this is Dobson Ranch. Dobson Ranch, you guys, is an amazing community. I used to live here. I bought a townhome. I sold a townhome. I have family and friends that live in here. Great family-friendly neighborhood. There's lakes. There's events every weekend. And you are so close to getting anywhere in the valley because you are on the other side of Tempe. And then again, Scottsdale, Phoenix, and you're right off the freeway. But you're still not very far from cruising to downtown Gilbert and Queen Creek and all the great amenities that are being built out here. So Dobson Ranch is very desirable. And as far as the pricing goes, you can find a condo or a townhome in here for probably $300. Maybe if you find a condo that was an apartment conversion that wasn't remodeled, maybe around $250, but those are really hard to come by right now. But you can find stuff. But for the most part, you're going to get, if you get on the lake, you have homes up to almost $1 million. And then you're going to have, your average 3-2 home that's like 1,600 square feet. And that's going to be around 500,000, with some decent upgrades. So that is kind of this west part of Mesa. And then this is Chandler. And then right here, the 87 is Gilbert. I kind of call this area like the Four Corners because it's literally like the Mesa, Tempe, Chandler, Gilbert border. You're literally in like all four cities in here. So that is what makes Dobson Ranch a very desirable area of Mesa. So now you guys, you have Mesa Community College, and Mesa Community College is so big. They're also right across from Banner Health and from the hospital. So this area brings in, you guys, it's been helping the whole area go through a rehab and just lots of flips, lots of remodels, lots of people taking equity out and remodeling their homes and re-landscaping. And then, of course, you're never going to run out of someone to rent it to if you're an investor because you've got MCC, not too far from ASU as well, or the spring training stadium. So this whole area in here is still affordable, but it's starting to hit that price point of getting a little bit more expensive. Now in here, you guys, so far, this area, it's kind of like working its way up, this way, and it's working its way this way. So this area is where you can still get a pretty good deal. You can find homes for around $250,000, $300,000. You have to put some work into them, but you really can find some bargains in here. And this area with all the amenities around it, I personally believe that this is going to grow in value. So now, you guys, as you get closer, let's talk a little bit about downtown Mesa. And so downtown Mesa is going to be roughly, let me zoom in for you, from about University to Main and about Mesa Drive to Country Club, which is right in here. So you guys, there's a lot of great areas in here. There's Mesa Amphitheater, which is an outdoor music venue. I think I saw like Rise Against there. I definitely have seen some really great bands here. The Nile Theater, you guys, I saw like the Aquabats here. I've seen a lot of punk bands there. Anyhow, some great areas, as you can see, kind of rocking my rock look today. But anyway, lots of good things out here. And then for downtown Mesa, you guys, they have put so much money into this area to really just spruce it up. They're building new apartments, new condos. They've got the light rail. And so this whole area is really turning into a really fantastic place to live and play and hang out. And so that place, there's breweries and everything. And so this is an area, you guys, that is really, really growing. So downtown Mesa, definitely a really cool place to hang out, and I'm really proud of Mesa for what they've done down there. And okay, now you guys, you have some of your historic districts. Now in the historic districts, let me zoom out. There is multiple ones in the downtown Mesa area. I mean, they are all over, but some of these go back to, you guys, like 1910, 1920s. Now you're going to get your really large lots. You're going to get your irrigated lots, and you're going to have the large ranch style homes. West Mesa, definitely every block you go, it's going to be kind of a different feel and a different vibe. So that is why you definitely, if you're looking to buy a home out here, you definitely want to reach out to me, or at least someone to make sure you know the area you're in, because it can vary greatly depending where you're looking to buy in there. So that is, let's zoom out. That is kind of the West Mesa area. Now, as you get over here, you are going to see these areas. These are unincorporated areas. And I did talk about that in my other videos about the unincorporated areas. You don't always get city services and just kind of the rules and regulations that go with that. So make sure you have someone that knows about unincorporated areas if you are looking to buy. And some of these are retirement communities as well. You've got Falcon Field up here. And over here, you guys, you've got more golf clubs. This whole area does get so beautiful. Now, it does get really expensive. You're going to have $1 million homes in here, custom homes. Now, as you come down, you get closer to the 60, you are going to hit some retirement areas. So Leisure World is a really big one. And down here, you guys, you have Eastmark and then Cadence. And this Eastmark, you guys, is one of the most popular communities in the nation. They have everything. People love living here. Clearly, it's so new that even Google Maps has it as as just a dirt lot. So anyhow, I'll show you some homes in Eastmark too. And over here, you guys, I think I pointed out, you've got Phoenix Gateway Airport, which is really starting to rival. It's starting to rival Sky Harbor, which is our main airport in Phoenix. Not totally, but it does have some bigger airlines coming in, and you can fly all around the country here. And then you have Bell Bank Park, which does a ton of sporting events, and they do music, and they do festivals, and it's a really great place to be as well. So that is why down here, you guys, it's becoming so popular. And so now you're going to get you kind of bordering Apache Junction. And Apache Junction is a lot of homes on larger lots, and you get all those mountain views, and you get to go hiking. And you guys, when you get over to our lakes over here, you can go paddle boarding we have wild horses. You can go tubing down the river. You can bring your boats out here, and it's just so beautiful. Go off-roading in your, side-by-sides, or, ride motocross out here, and all of those really cool things. So if you are really into a lot of those outdoor activities, living in Apache Junction or this east part of Mesa is going to be a really probably good thing for you, because you're really close to all of those outdoor events. And you guys, it's good to point out too, Las Sendas is a really wonderful community over here as well. Now, Las Sendas, I remember 20 years ago, longer actually, when it was getting built, my college boyfriend's parents were living out here. The freeway wasn't even done. And we were like, you're moving so far. No one's ever going to come out to visit you guys. It was just so far, and it just didn't make sense to us. But obviously they knew what they were doing, because now their homes are, $700, $800, $1 million. And, so really great community, really great for families. And they've built so much over here. It's just a really fun area. And not to mention, again, you get the beautiful views and you get to be really close to your outdoor activities, but you can also just jump on the 202, right? And zoom right into town. And there you are. So that is kind of some of the different areas in Mesa for a quick jump. And now what I'm going to do, you guys, is I'm going to jump on and just show you what some of the homes look like in the different areas. So let me bring up, let's see. Okay. So here is Mesa, and these are homes for sale, right? So let's start over here. Okay. So let's start in Dobson Ranch, shall we? So as you can see, not too many homes for sale. It is a really popular area. Again, you're going to have a mix of prices. So you've got, let's see, right in here. Let's take a look at this guy. So $669. So, a decent price, but 4.3, almost 2,700 square feet. You've got a pool. So they're, really great. But again, when you're in Dobson Ranch, you get, the lakes and you get the community events, and their HOA, you guys, is so cheap. It's literally, well, it depends. In Dobson Ranch, there's multiple communities within it. But if you're in just the basic Dobson Ranch, you get access to all their amenities, and it's like $30 a month. I mean, it's awesome. So this is kind of what you get, gorgeous home. And so that is, $670 in Dobson Ranch. Let's see what this guy is. So $490, right? So, I mean, that's relatively affordable for a 4.3, 2,500 square feet, you guys. So to live in Dobson Ranch for $490 for less than $500,000, I mean, that's a really big deal. So you can find some condos and stuff in here that, probably like 200 to 300, maybe like a 1-bed or a, 2-bed, 2-bath, like 900 square feet. Might need to remodel it, but you can find maybe some deals in here. So now you've got Mesa Community College, like I said, and Banner Health. And so, if you want to live in here, you are going to be more affordable for sure. And so let's see, you've got $331 for a 3.2. This is a townhome. And so these are really cute. But look, this is clearly redone, just gorgeous home. So, $331 to be in this great location, and you're never going to run out of people to rent it to, right? Because you've got MCC and ASU over here. So not a bad price. Like I said, you can really get in here for some decent prices. And now let's see if you're going closer to maybe the stadium and a little bit closer to ASU, you're going to get, this probably needs to be remodeled, is my guess, for a 3.2 at $335, that close to ASU. Actually, no, this looks nice. So, but like I said, you can find some deals in here if you're an investor. There's definitely homes that are ready to be redone. So that is in here. Let's see. You've got, okay, so 800 for, let's see, a 4, 2.5. So this is going to be gorgeous in here. And I mean, look at that. Wow. So, definitely a nice price, but everything has been totally redone. So absolutely gorgeous, you guys. But you can see that it is in an older neighborhood. And so it is in the Evergreen Historic District, you guys. Love this area. So I did find a historic one for you. So look at that yard. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys, you don't find yards like this when you get a new build. Let me just tell you, your yard is about the size of a little square. So if you're looking, massive backyard, agent is right over there. We need to buy this ASAP, actually. So when you do get into the historic district, you are going to spend a little bit more, especially if it's redone. Now let's come over here to Falcon Field, and you can kind of see what it is like to live more in this northern part. Okay, so 5.5 million. So told you there were some beautiful homes out here. I mean, this isn't even a home, it's an estate. If you're interested in this home, let me know. I will rep you. But how beautiful is this, you guys, right? What a gorgeous, gorgeous home, gorgeous area. And so there is some neighborhoods in here that are just stunning, right? I mean, look at that. So that is going to be, like I said, where you're going to get into your multi-million-dollar homes. If you drive this area, it's so, so beautiful, you guys. It really is. And the further you get out, now down here, you're going to hit again, like I said, some retirement communities, So let's show you a few like over in Leisure World. These usually run about $500,000. So there you are, 567. And Leisure World is a really, really popular retirement community. Anyhow, that is kind of what you get for the retirement community area. And let's zoom out there. Okay, you guys, now let me show you something in Las Sendas. So again, Las Sendas is that Gulf area up here in the mountains and beautiful mountain views. Okay, so like I said, 6, 7, 8, 900, so 865 for a Las Sendas home, 5.3, which is pretty normal over there, 3-car garage. So just gorgeous home, gorgeous views. A lot of times you're on the golf course and you definitely can see fireworks all across the valley. So you know, decently priced, but a little bit more expensive. Red Mountain Ranch is going to be the same thing. So let's zoom out now and let's go. I think it was this video, you guys, I was telling you this little area east of the 202, but north of the 60. You're not quite Apache Junction. You're still Mesa. This area is definitely more affordable as well. There's a lot of townhomes and stuff that have been built in here. Let me see if I can find some of those. I just actually was over here with a buyer. So okay, so right here you've got a 3-2, and let me pull up the photos. Right. And so, you know, definitely more affordable, right? 315 for a 3-2 is really good for anywhere in the valley. So, and you can jump on the 60, you guys, and just cruise right into town, or you can jump right down here, and the East Valley is just popping. I mean, people love living out here, you guys. Love, they love it. So up here, you can live more affordably. You can be close to your mountains. You can go, like I said, go hiking, go off-roading or whatever, or go, you know, swim with the horses. And we do all those things, by the way. And so this, what might be a good area for you if that is, you know, under 400 is looking in your budget. And now in here actually is, I just had another listing in here. So you're going to have Augusta Ranch, and you guys, that is, like I said, kind of a mid price point. So 585 for a nice, decent, you know, 4-bed, 3-bath. So that is actually really affordable. And Augusta Ranch is a golf club too, which is a really beautiful area as well. So you can get, you know, a little bit more affordable in this area. And then Superstition Springs, a tad bit more affordable as well. Now let's cruise down, you guys, to Eastmark. And I'm going to show you some really great photos of just the different areas in Eastmark. They have the great park, and it's just such a cool community, you guys. And you're just right off the freeway, right, to get to the rest of the valley. So 765 for a 3-3. So you guys, a lot of these homes are, you know, a year or two old. And so you're going to get a newer home, even if it's a resale home like these are. Some of them, maybe they bought it, they rented it for 2 years, they didn't end up moving here or staying here long term. Now they're selling it, you know, job transfer or for whatever reason. So this Eastmark, again, it is a little bit of a higher price point, but the amenities and the community feel that you'll get for a lot of people is worth every single dime, right? So that is kind of what Eastmark is all about. And then you border, of course, the Phoenix Mesa Airport, and then Queen Creek and the Bell Bank Park I was talking about with all the events. So that is kind of what it looks like there. All right, you guys. So that was my City of Mesa video. I hope you enjoyed it. It was just a quick one, kind of showing you the different neighborhoods and how West Mesa is so different from East Mesa and all of the great places you can live there. Again, I've lived in Mesa, I've bought there, I've sold there. I'm very knowledgeable about the whole market. I am born and raised in Phoenix. So if you're thinking of moving out here, make sure you reach out. You can call, you can text, you can email, comment below, schedule a Zoom call with me. You guys, I am out there. I am here to help. And I just love helping people that are relocating here or that are living in Phoenix and wanting to just change cities. So definitely reach out, because I can't help you if you don't reach out. So anyhow, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for watching. I'm always so grateful. And I will see you guys on my next video. Thank you. Bye.